wish you a happy new year. And as you know, 2019 has started with a bang. The government has shut down, and small businesses are having a very bad impact, especially the small business lending, and that's what we are going to talk about today.
So Rohit, what does the government shutdown mean for the FinTech industry in particular?
Traditionally, small banks have done a lot of SBA loans. Right now, with the government shutdown, the SBA is totally shut down. That clearly means that most of the small businesses who are in need for working capital need another source of funding, and fintech players can help them to get that at a rapid pace and at a reasonable price.
So you say that small banks are having difficulty because of the SBA shutdown. Are we seeing any data that proves that?
The Best to Credit Small Business Lending Index is clearly starting to show that small bank approvals, which were going on a high, have already started coming down in December, which was the last week of December. And if this continues like this, we'll see a pretty significant drop in the approvals from small banks because they are traditionally the folks who actually do a lot of SBA loans. So while they are trying to process it at their end, they cannot get the approval from SBA, and that means that they cannot disperse any more loans, and that also means that there's a big backlog which is piling up.
That's a great point. What is it that fintech companies can really do when events like this in the political realm are going on?
So typically fintech companies, the good thing is they don't get impacted by these, but this is also a very good opportunity for fintech companies to deepen their relationship with businesses and help them not only with short-term financing but also with more long-term financing, not only unsecured financing but also with secured financing, because a lot of SBA loans today go towards financing real estate needs or other secured lending needs of businesses, and with that totally shut down, it's a very good opportunity for both the businesses and fintech to deepen their relationship. It's also a great opportunity for big asset managers like insurance companies and other big asset managers to go in and actually strengthen their relationship with fintechs, because there is going to be a clear shift away if this continues, from banks to alternative lending sources more and more.
Does the government need a fintech solution?
I think the government has to get out of being the only or being one of the major providers of credit to small businesses. The government needs to think also that instead of SBA having a sort of a government agency which has all the guarantee programs, they should offer the fintechs to start doing something like that. They should also privatize that.
How is the government shutdown affecting small businesses?
So the big 3 points which are impacting small businesses during this government shutdown is obviously they have no access to credit right now from SBA. They cannot file their taxes now anymore or get refunds or settle their dues, which is worrisome for them. And then the third thing is that it's going to damage the sentiment. There has been a positive sentiment in the economy. Small businesses are the growth engine of the economy. They have created a lot of jobs in the last 2-3 years, and that will get damaged quite badly if this shutdown continues. So my take is that the government shutdown has clearly shown that fintech players are a viable option for a lot of businesses and consumers for access to credit, and also this is a good time, as we can already see that the banks and fintechs have already partnered, and those partnerships can accelerate now.